about we start 1 minute early today? Never say I never did nothing for use. Okay, so. Ow. Hello, everybody. Jesus Christ, yeah, the wheel, my love. The wheel, it is indeed. Um, I'm, I have a good feeling most of my chat is probably at work. Um, so that's fine. Actually, there's one person I need to message really quickly before we do the wheel because I don't think they're part of my Discord. Um, yeah, yeah. Okay, looks like they're not a part of the Discord, so I'm gonna give them a direct message. Boom. Okay. I can't hear you, but I see you. It was less disappointment and more, like, oh, I have to direct message him. No, I can't just weasel my way out of this. Okay, enough of that. I know what you're all here for. I know you all use me for the wheel. I know that this is all just some sick game for you to watch spinning colors. Okay, so like always, our choices are Witchfire, Skyrim, Fallout 4, and Dark Forces 2. We've already played Fallout 4 and Dark Forces 2. We've yet to do my Skyrim, I should say, my list. And Witchfire, I did one stream, but it was kind of when I got back into it, so there's no one watching. It would be so fucking fitting if I streamed it to a silent audience again today. Anyway, without further ado, let's spin that bish. Are we doing Dark Forces 2 again today? It would appear we are indeed doing Dark Forces 2 again today. I personally find that
Now this is pod racing.
hit me with the yippee, you get the pod racing. This is very funny because the guy that I messaged was like, yeah, let me know when you stream next. I just hope it's on Star Wars because I really don't know shit about Star Wars. So it would be outstanding if he just popped in and was like, hell yeah, god damn it, dude. This wheel feels weighted. Well, I did say we get one mulligan if we'd already played the game the day prior. I leave it up to chat though. Would you like a mulligan? Would you like a do-over? I am nothing if not a kind god. I'll type this in because I know you can't hear very well. Alright, I put that in for you just so, you know, you can see it. I know you can't hear me that well. And I leave it up to the chat. We did play Dark Forces yesterday. I don't mind keeping up with it. I really like the game. However, considering it is up to chat and the rule was one mulligan a spin if it lands on the game we played already, I leave it to chat whether or not we keep this game. I'll give you until it scrolls back to Witchfire to make that decision. Oh boy, it's already halfway there. Oh gosh, we're almost. Oh baby. All right. Well, I'll make the decision for everybody. We will give it a reroll and see what we land on for our second roll. Are we going back into Fallout 4? Oh shit, just barely. Just barely. All right. Well, considering we did play Dark Forces 2 yesterday, I think it's fair that we do the mulligan and hold ourselves to it. Uh-oh, I'm getting a buzz. 1 second. Let me make sure that's not important. Apologies there. That was my mother. Also, did...
Now,
Okay, yep, nope, sound works. Just didn't hear anything when I put my headphones on. I hoped Cripes music was playing for you guys. Anyway, due to the rules of the wheel, which I don't make, I only enforce and happen to make, I mulliganed. We did the same stream yesterday. We're doing a new one. So today is Skyrim Legacy of the Dragonborn with 600. This is like one of those clickbait titles too. Because I technically do have about 600 plus plugins. It's about 530 mods, but we'll go on the plugin side of things, alright? Skyrim. And then Skyrim. Let's see. Dragonborn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 2 more tags. Okay, that's not a tag. Good for me. Well, then we hit done. Why does that always happen? Why does the fucking category never change for me? Skyrim. Alright. Come on, baby. So, there she blows. Now the next thing to do is run the list. Now, full disclosure. This is like, what's a fair number to put on this? 85 to 90% my list. I did use a Wabbajack install called the Skyrim Modding Essentials, and that way you got shit like Dynalod, all of the like big important frameworks like Power of Threes and Papyrus and things of that nature. And it's all installed, downloaded, and ready to go. So like 90% of other mods I had to install were already like all their dependencies were already installed. So that being said, all the perk trees, combat, visuals, and every other bit and bob was done by this guy right here. It was painful. It took me a long ass time to get to this point, and it is not perfectly stable. It is pretty fucking stable. I can't recreate crashes, if that makes sense. They tend to just be like, okay, I'm gonna crash now, and I don't know if that's script load or Bethesda crashing. So, you know, yay there. Let me just give me a hot second here. I'm letting it get to the main menu on its own, and then I'm gonna hit the screen cap. And we're also gonna, of course, be doing brand new, because that's how we roll on this channel. So let me get rid of my test saves. Alright. Boom. So the very first mod we've got is right here. This is the random animated main menu. So there's like 10 or 15 backgrounds to choose from, and today we get the H. Well, not choose from, it randomly comes. Thank God certain people aren't in my chat to clip. Randomly comes. Out of context. Like Davin just appears. You called. You rang. But anyway, Skyrim! Woo! This is my favorite game. Like, I love Skyrim the most to kiss on my channel. So, I'm always the happiest whenever we get Skyrim time. That's why it's on the list. Outstanding. So, all right, we got some fun shit to start with. I need my gas. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I did do some stuff with my. I did some stuff with my chat. First of all, my bot is renamed again. So let me just make sure this works. My chat Reno just told me it was told to reconnect, and I hope everything still works. So allow me to test something really fast. Okay, so the command still works. The bot is still there. It still popped up on my screen. Awesome. Everything is still working. And my mentions came in. Out frick fracking standing. Okay, so right away, we have your classic lizard person. Then you have a child lizard person whose face is clipping through the helmet. That's actually really funny. This is kind of a cobble together add-on so that I could get all the beast races to do it. Normally it was just the kind of more man races, as it were. Because now you can play as a child with a beard, which will then age into a teenager before you become a full-fledged old man. This works by getting from level 1 to... At level 19, you age into a teenager. At level, like, 29 or 30, you age into a standard. And then at about level 80, you age into an old man. So now we actually get to play through Skyrim aging as a child, which is quite neat. However, I will say, genuinely, it makes the washing mods a little creepy, so we'll probably not use that. We'll just jump in the water instead. Having said that, let us think what kind of build we want, because you know that the build you want is what's going to influence the, shit, I'm out of focus. What happens if I just disappear for a second? Huh, I think that actually worked. Anyway, the race you choose affects the build to an extent. We could go with the classic stealth build. The sword and board is fun. Of course, I have a plethora of mods to change and add build styles. We do have Vokranator Black. We've got custom skill framework. Those alone are going to be quite nice. Huh. The tried and true Khajiit Way of the Fist. If only there was a drunken master to increase the need to drink booze. Archery block destruction, heavy armor, one-handed restoration. Alright, so red guards make for great fucking battle mages or spell swords. And the child to teenager to adult stats are different as well, which is kind of neat. It will lead to a slightly different playstyle, even if you go with the same race you would normally go with. The Nord Kid gets block, light, one hand, smith, speech, two hand. Imperial. Block, destruction, enchanting, heavy armor, one-handed restoration. I'm also still considering whether or not I'm gonna do a Iron Man run with this, because I do love me the Iron Man challenge. Alchemy, conj, destruction, enchanting, and speechcraft. Really no weapon skills there. Heavy armor gets the massive Clapicus vial, and that's usually a really big sell for me in and of itself. So we block, destruction, enchanting, heavy armor, one-handed, restoration. The Nord gets light armor, right? Yes. I mean, granted, I could use the creating a class and put heavy armor in there too, so that's not a huge deal. Nord. But we're taking the fucking beard off. So what we're gonna do is just accept all this really fast. Let everything kind of load up for a hot second. And then I'm going to just drop all that shit. And then there we go. Now the reason I have a beard is because it's defaulting my facial hair to 0, but I have beards of power, which takes 0 slot. You need to be in like the 200s for, oh no, the 200s for clean shaven. Now that is an abomination. A fucking small child with a premature male pattern baldness. Okay, let's see. What hair do we want? Yeah, let's go with the modded fucking higher res hair, shall we? We'll keep him platinum blonde, why the hell not? Ah, you know what? Good enough. What the hell? And what's a good Nordic name? Oh, fuck, that's right. Backspacing takes that out. Okay. And we've completed the quest Unbound. So now if I scroll to all the way over to achievements, I installed this because if you play with mods, you don't get achievements in Skyrim or Fallout, you know, or fucking anything. So now we do. And it's for every save as well, so every save can feel like you've accomplished something. Granted, apparently I unlocked this January 25th, 1970. 1970. Todd has been a very busy man. And base, you get Skyrim, Dawnguard, Dragonborn, Hearthfire. The Sinister 7 is a mod where 7 brutally hard enemies will come after you at varying levels, and you get to kill them. Leaps of Faith add 12 Leaps of Faith across Skyrim. Completing them all gives you a small deduction to fall damage. Legacy of the Dragonborn is a hit or a miss. It's running on an old version because the dude hasn't updated the achievements list yet, so some fire off, some don't, and Vigilant, because we do have Vigilant installed. Alright, what else do we have in our inventory? Let's get rid of that dagger, sword. We'll keep the axe, and we'll keep the bow. Should be showing up because I favorited them. Okay, so that is whenever we just go ahead and let me see, I'm recording. and run. Hi, diddly ho, neighborino. Well, boy, howdy, do I like the cut of your gibberish. Okay, and thank God for MCM Recorder, otherwise all of this would have been a bastard to set up. Took me a little bit of finagling to get that working, but honestly, it was more user error than anything. Of course, it's me. MCM Recorder, man, if you play with large mod lists, it is a must. Okay, let's clothe our Nord real fast, because I don't like walking around in third person without clothes on. Commoner. There's a commoner, right? Yes. Okay, there we go. And we also have our favorited weapons equipped. That's what we fucking want to see. Alright. So I guess, oof, itch behind the ear. If anyone has plugs, even no matter how much you clean them, you still get random itches. And getting an itch kind of technically inside your ear is the weirdest of feelings. We're gonna do what I would say is kind of a partial Iron Man. Jesus Christ. Like, we're gonna get rid of all of these starting potions, for instance. I did just pick those running around, that's fine. Yeah, and we'll be able to purchase shit. I just don't want to loot armor off of bodies, or like armor, potions, and weapons off of bodies is a no-go for personal usage. But I can buy stuff, and I'll say we'll exclude certain Legacy of the Dragonborn items, like uniques and Daedric items. Yeah, those are the words I'm looking for. And do I have any money on me? No, good. We're gonna start off dirt poor as well. Now, as a Nord, we are going to take the Barbarian class. Take 15% less and deal 15% more damage. So we'll be taking that absolutely. That was just such a fucking habit to pick up the gold. I have to put that into a chest. Miscellaneous. We're starting off poor, damn it. And because I cannot craft one, or at least I couldn't see the recipe for it, we'll be taking a woodcutter's axe right away. And now let's build out our class, shall we? So here's where I'm a little torn. There is a mod I just found which basically returns Oblivion and Morrowind style leveling. This class creator is just going to give me a boost in whatever stats I decide, and a little active effect to kind of make you feel like a class. Though this other mod I found actually has like strength, willpower, intelligence, all those, and you actually have to level your major skills to level your character up, and your secondary skills are just there to support you, not actually level you up. The only downside is the guy made a patch for Vokranator, just not Vokranator Black, and it took me 5 days to get Vokranator Black working. I'm not getting rid of it. Anyway, let's select a class, shall we? No, you know what? Let's do custom. Always do custom, right? Let's give ourselves a little boost to health. gonna do archery, heavy armor, one-handed smithing, two-handed. So basically almost everything in this list except for block, because I'm not using a shield. We're gonna go at it with fucking two one-handed if we get to that point. And then let's take some speech. Ooh, let's do more damage against dragons, because we're the Dragonborn. And we'll just take the warrior sign for base level until, you know, we might pick something else, we might not, who's to say. Anyway, this is young NordVPN. He is on an adventure to tell everyone in the land to protect themselves with a good, reliable VPN. Okay, the museum list is complete. Good. Alright, so Sky Shard's active. That's what we would like to see. The religions of Tamriel. Of course, a good Nord is going to be a worshipper of Talos. Okay, so I've been popping into the menu enough I can finally talk about it. This is the tween menu. It replaces your standard little menu you would get. And yeah, it is compatible with other UI mods. As you can see, Dear Diary Dark Mode is fully functional with the tween menu. It's a nice way to go to just have your basic stuff, but then you can add things like the custom skills menu, the stat page, which I'm a huge fan of this right here. This just makes it feel a lot more like a classic game in and of itself. Shows you all your stats from defense and attack values to your levels, all the way up to what factions you're a part of and what rank you are, what hold you're Thane of, and what Daedra you are the champion of. Then we've got the bestiary. Anytime you kill a creature, it'll show up in here with a kill count and all of its information, very Witcher-esque. We've already been over the achievement menu. Now let's go see what custom skills we have. Unarmored defense, if you just want to wear nothing. The priesthood, this one is pretty fucking cool. You have to wear a dragon priest mask and kill Draugr while being devoted to the dragon priests, and this whole thing is basically built around shouts. It does make your shouts cooldown 50% slower, so that at the end you can remove dragon binding as kind of, I am now the best of the best. Yeah, okay. The Companions questline has its own skill tree now. A skill tree for vampirism, skill tree for hand-to-hand combat, lichdom from the undeath mod, command. This will allow us to take either more followers with us or have more summons. The path of the priest, the path of the thief, the mage, the warrior. Those are all I can't remember the name of that one, but basically at level 1, 5, 10, yada yada yada, every 5, you get a perk and you get to put it into one of those. Excavation, exploration, academia are all from Legacy of the Dragonborn. You would naturally get those when you make the, what is it called? The Archaeologist Guild. Anytime that you mine up the Ancient Nord or Falmor little excavation sites, you get an experience point. This is just these nuts. Love you too, buddy. Love you too. So that's all part of Legacy, but with the custom skills framework, it just lets you access it in a nice, more convenient place. College of Winterhold, much like the companions, and then Vigilant of Stendar is for the Vigilant of Stendar mod. So that is the tween menu pretty much in its entirety. Now let's just go over what skills we've got real fast, because Vokranator Black doesn't fuck around. Now sorcery is part of another mod. This is for staffs and scrolls. Hand to hand is part of the same thing. If you use this with the unarmed mod, you're gonna break the. If this unarmed and the light armor skill also has hand to hand combat, dude, you'll be one punching dragons. It's insanity. But then athletics as well for movement speed and stamina drain and all that, what have you. So yeah, we have massive perk trees, and we'll be getting 2 perks on even levels. So level 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2 perks. Everything in between, 1 perk. And then every 3 of these sky shards we find 1 perk. That is also because a lot of these custom skills rely on player perk points, so you know, if you want to actually spread them out in a fair way, you're gonna want a lot of perks. Also, this is Skyrim. Power fantasy all the fucking way. We're using experience because I hate vanilla leveling up. Now you level up from killing, clearing dungeons, completing quests, finding locations, and you still have to level up your skills independently. Let's see here. Water. So, first things first, I guess we should go take Ember Shard. Just so that we can, you know, get some iron ingots and what have you. Actually, let's kill some wolves, get their leather, make a little bit of armor, and then we'll take on Ember Shard. Yeah, that's the ticket, isn't it? Now, whenever we level up our health, stamina, and mana, it will not actually level them up. Instead, our skills will go towards them. For instance, wearing heavy armor is going, or leveling up heavy armor is going to level up our health because it's, you know, part of our constitution. Leveling up our archery is going to level up our stamina because, you know, it's taking stamina to pull back the bow. Leveling up our alteration is going to level up our mana, and then it'll take a fraction of your health, mana, and stamina and tally that into your active carry weight. So basically, as you play, your attributes will go up. Alright, so now it said press K, but come on, we have the tween menu. If we look at the wolves, we get a little info. Their loot table, they don't really have a weaker resistance, and we have gotten our first kill. When you kill a frost wolf, you get a, I think it's Q and E basically, and it'll tab between, so that you won't have wolf, frost wolf, blah blah blah. It's all just part of the same genus. Okay, time has passed. Let us take a swig. I know there's more wolves than that. Okay, little iron. But I need to get inside of the mine to get the pickaxe. Oh, cripes. That's right, I forget about you. Gotcha, motherfucker. Alright, so yep, we even have imps added to the game now. Imps are in the game, ogres, but they don't go towards the fucking bestiary. And I would have added minotaurs, but they weren't in the bestiary either. Ogres were, it just doesn't work for some reason. Okay, I hear Au, and now I see Ayu. Come on. No, no, Wolf, I will kill you. Do not worry. You are going to die, but I wanted to catch that butterfly first. Where'd you go? Ah, there you went. Alrighty. Help. Oh boy, that's not fun. It's only noon, and I'm already sleepy boy, tired boy. That was the best I got, I'm sorry. 2 pelts, but I also got 2 leather from that imp. So that's 4 leather. I can get a helmet if I do the little quest for the blacksmith. And I only really want like a chest piece, so hopefully, and he does give you leftover leather as well. Hopefully that can get me a chest piece. And yes, I know what you're thinking, but we're doing heavy armor. Correct. There's absolutely nothing wrong with crafting a little bit of light armor just to stay alive longer. I was this close to making a dead is dead run, but I don't trust myself to stay alive that much. Okay, back to Riverwood. Let's wash some of this dirt and blood off. Thank you. Because again, it is a little uncomfortable to use a showering mod. Like, granted, hardcore no balls. Now, granted, the underwear stays on, but still.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? There's everything you need to make one.
Alright, now. I'm going to go over something else I've got here. I can craft every single unique item in the game, but, for instance, Volnbrung takes a Dwarven Hammer, 13 Daedra Heart, Giant Toe, Vampire Dust, and Dragon Scales. It's not something you're going to be crafting with necessary ease. A lot of these recipes are pretty insane. The reason I have them is if you do a quest where you can only get one or the other, now we can get the other as well. Anywho, we needed to craft and dagger.
Shabby. Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it.
Okay.
Whatever you... Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up?
Alright, cool. We leveled up too.
Iron.
Here's
This
your
looks
sharpened
good.
dagger, sire.
You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
I'll tan your hide. What? Alright, so I'm just gonna make leather out of all of it, honestly, because that's the way we're gonna be going.
You the sneaky type?
Here's that leather you
Ah,
wanted.
good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Yeah?
Here's that helmet.
Huh. I should hide. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the bench over there.
Okay.
Need something? You have talent. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe
Sweet.
you'll
Alright,
remember me.
cool. So, we can put
Taking
that on.
Skyforge steel, huh? Hmm?
Just because I'm in town, I keep my helmet off. And then, let's go to leather, just a bit better. And I want... So
Whatever you need. My
Okay, literally
spirit
the
is
same.
simple and
Cool.
strong. I can forge it.
I don't know how I feel about souls-like item wheel on the bottom left. Well, it will be
Looking for a new
utilized
place?
as soon as I get my weapon. I need one more iron ingot. Damn, okay. And armor. Okay, so now we're armored up. We can take the heat a bit. Let's go F up those people in the mine. Now, do you not like the fact that there's a Souls wheel at all, or do you just not care for the placement of the wheel? Both are acceptable. I'm just curious, like, where your stance is on it, period. Also, I got Lobot back. I figured it out. I got the actual bot type. I don't think it should be there at all. Well, okay, fair enough, fair enough. So it's like, I'll move it if you don't like where it is, or, well, justify if I can. But I like it because it keeps me out of menus once I assign some shit to it. Especially as a mage, it's a lot easier to fly through your spells you use the most. Plus, I like the aesthetic. You know me. You know me. If it can be added, cobbled, changed, or modded, I'ma do it. Do your dues, my friend. Do your dues. Okay, so take that pelt. And get ready to screw you up, brother.
Smear, you won't leave here alive.
I'm a child. Skyrim's harsh. They don't care who you are. Alright, obviously we're going to... not like obviously we're going to be an alchemist, but like, it's the fastest way to get money. It's an extremely easy skill to level up. I mean, hell, if you're playing with Skyrim, the Skyrim Souls, like where you spend your gold to get your levels, alchemy is your best fucking friend. And there are two great versions of that mod. One, it just calculates how much gold you've got, and then it gives you experience points to spend. One treats your gold like souls. You actually are spending your gold to level up, so you have to balance what you want your gold for. Granted, you start getting mods like, there's one that adds a mine under your control, there's one that adds a farm under your control, there's one that builds you a town. Legacy the Dragonborn, if you get certain items, they literally generate gold for you. Gold's not the biggest issue in Skyrim. That's why I like mods with gold sinks.
You worried someone will wander in. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Hi, I wandered in here. Were you worried about that? Got him. Okay. Take that slaughterfish, absolutely, and that bread. Damn, I could really use that war axe. So I figured out Valkyrie. Valkyrie is what makes mining increase your smithing level. Alright, let's not sleep yet. It's only 4. We can push it until actual nighttime. But we can actually eat now. It's not too dark, I assume, for you guys. It really does look darker for me than for you. But if anyone complains about it, I will try my best to increase. I don't even think I have lighting mods on, just an EMB.
Time to end this little game.
Is it?
Enough of this!
I agree. And now you're dead. Alright, so we'll take your money. We'll take your money. I won't let me level up because I have to sleep to do so. But heavy armor is 25. Light armor is 10. Okay. Just making sure I did invest into light or heavy armor whenever we stored it.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Literal 10-year-old punking your ass. Alright, Welkin Stone, not really necessary for me, but I'll sell it off. Ooh, juniper berries. White caps. Umashu. This place is worse than Omashu. If I can kill that guy down there and not alert these dudes, I might be able to loot the iron ingot and make myself a war axe real fast. That actually worked because that worked. Okay, okay, and then
Die already so I can take your stuff!
die already so I can take your stuff. I love the honesty. Naruto running. There we go. Now we've actually. Oh, you had a lightsaber and you didn't even think to pull it on me? We're definitely selling that. This is like gonna be the most flexible Iron Man rules I've ever used. Okay, I took a pot. I don't know. Alright, so then a basket. Cool. You know what? Yeah, just we're picking up everything. And then we'll just sell the miscellaneous shit to, Lucian? Whatever old boy in Riverwood's name is. Good pull there. Good pull. What are we sitting at money now? 167. 167 smackaroonies. And got a nice little. It's not necessarily Oblivion lockpicking, because that's the other way around. It goes up. I think that one is Elder Scrolls Online inspired. Okay, our first Fate card of the run. I've never in all of my Legacy runs completed a deck. Oh, wait. I didn't loot everything down here yet. I still need to first off, yep, and take that water sack. That's really good. Those ingots and level up our smithing. What mod added you? Where the fuck would I find the key? Alright, moving on. What mod added you is probably going to be a sentence you hear come out of my mouth one or two times. And I'm pretty sure there's some more wall iron. Would that be a negatory ghost rider? Nope, there was one. Okay, there's a little bit left in here. Just a little bit, though. Alright, so I don't think I'm gonna have enough leather, to be completely honest, to make any armor. Sprinting everywhere to get that athletics up, baby. Alright, Sky Shard number 1. Now, there are 2 follower mods that I have that do not go towards the follower limit because of what they are. And they're both here in Riverwood, actually. But I think I'll wait on picking them up for a day or 2. One, 'cause I don't even know if I want followers. Even though one of them is really fucking good and the other one is just funny. I don't know if I want either one of them. Okay, let's see what we can do here. The mod, yes, I'm sure, is also really nice. It takes away that yes every time it asks you to craft something. Just, yeah, you click it, you craft it. Alright, sure. Let's make plate armor. Fuck yeah. Alright. That looks cool too. I know that this is Creation Club content, but nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're looking good.
Papa says I'm too
Whatever
friendly
you...
with strangers.
The finest
They use
weapons and armor.
Okay, so we're gonna sell you that. Keep those. That. All that. You won't take my lightsaber, you bastard. About 9 of your ingots.
What do you pick up there?
And now we're gonna sell the rest of the stuff we can to Lucian.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing. Well, I don't know what you overheard. Take a look.
Dude, there was a fucking YouTube short that was 3 things most people didn't know about Skyrim. You can return the Golden Claw. And it's like, it's a fucking quest. How do people not? Okay. Alright, so Nord's gonna sell that lightsaber for starters. We're not doing unarmored, so we're just gonna get those out of our inventory. They're really nice to... We don't read the quest. We don't read here. But the unarmed are really nice with the soul quick menu to put into slots to just quickly get into an unarmed stance if you are kind of using either style. Get rid of the clothes. We're also going to go ahead and get rid of the helmet. We've got armor now. It's fine. Good on that front. Good on that front. We don't need that spells tome. That doesn't go in the museum. That does. Boop. Pop. Okay. Now, what can I buy from you? Like that bedroll. I like that. We're gonna buy that. We'll buy that fishing map because it belongs in a museum. And that's about it. Okay.
I better get back to cleaning the store.
So now, let's go over here
For a
and
new blade?
I'm out of leather, aren't I? Yes. Okay. So we gotta go
My father
hunting.
is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant.
Wait, can I make arrows? Okay, just get a couple arrows on us so that we can use our bow.
Iron or steel? Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
Now, once I get my two-handed weapon, like I said, we're going fucking Nord Barbarian with this. We're gonna use everything. 2 one-handed weapons, a two-handed weapon, and a bow. Basically, everything to prove distrust of magic. We never have idle hands. Okay. There's got to be some more prime hunting nearby. Okay, that's fun. Alright, we can take the fishing rod. And that belongs in a museum. Into the drink for a nice little swim. I would just very much like to kill a deer or something. And I'm pretty sure there's 1 or 2 over in this wooded area. Then we'll have the leather to make the armor we need. Achoo! Pardon me. Achoo! Jesus. I think I'm gonna die over here. Oh, wait. Box. They have help. I will say that the lock-on menu for... Thank you, sir. I will say the lock-on menu for archery is completely and utterly broken. But it's also really fun. It does the same for magic, though. It has a nice lock-on, you know, with magic. I think it would be more cheating, though, if I was in first person and I used the lock-on menu. I totally was just hitting the wrong buttons. I forgot my own key bindings for a second. Yeah, the other reason we're playing not so much in first person is, there we go, is because disembodied hands with the playable children mod is it works, all right. It Todd Howard's, it just works, but at what cost? Oh, venison, hell yeah, and then harvest that hide. Okay, now I can definitely finish crafting up that armor. And fingers crossed, sleep. And the reason I say fingers crossed is inns, along with having way higher prices now that reflect where you're at. Like, I think it's maybe 10 coins in Riverwood because it's so small, but it's about 200 in Whiterun for a night. There is a chance that the inn will be full whenever I talk to her, and she'll basically say, yeah, no, you can't sleep here. And then I get to rough it for the night. But first things first, let's break down that leather and craft up the remainder of our armor, assuming we have enough iron. Okay. Leather. And then let's make 4 strips out of that. let's see here. Alright, I just gotta make one more set of strips and we can make the helmet too. No, King, I haven't crashed yet. Thank you, though. Thank you. I appreciate the belief you have in me. And our little guy. I look like a little Dark Souls guy. 50-50. 50-50. One, I 100% know how to mod Skyrim more than Fallout 4. I'll admit that. Oop, why you not taking off the helmet? Okay, sorry. One, I know how to mod Skyrim a bit better than Fallout 4. And two, like I said, I did crash Fallout 4 myself by clicking the wrong buttons. This Skyrim is more prone to your standard Skyrim / Bethesda crash. Just, you're playing, you're not playing anymore. Now, let me see why I can't take the helmet off. Read the room. There we go. General. Yeah, I'm hitting the right button. So, what is that? Okay. Okay. I crashed Final Fantasy 7 trying to type in That's, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at that statement. Interesting. Okay, so I guess the plate armor doesn't register. There. I want to look a little less disembodied. Now it looks like I'm floating on top of my bar.
Hard not to.
The ale is good. We need to get it batch.
We got rooms and food. Drink, of course. Mm-hmm.
Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
Okay, so
I guess you
that
don't have
will
potatoes in yours
give
after
you
all.
full food
Just
and
make
hunger
sure
for the
you're
most
that
part.
visitor, Ben Pope. Sure thing.
Okay, now it's 80 gold a day. It won't tell me the correct amount until I go into their bartering, I guess is what you would call it. I don't know. I've tried reordering the mods. I've got the patches. Just now here it will let you go up to a month, but it will only display based on how much gold you currently have in your inventory. So we'll go ahead and just rent for the night. And then...
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Okay, so because, and this is interesting, Delphine is technically the owner of the inn. She's the one you have to rent from. But at a point in the story, she gives ownership fully over to Orgnar. It's also why Orgnar is the one you get the food from. Another mod I have, whenever you rent a room, you can say, I know where it's at, so they won't pathfind their way to your room and fucking talk to you. She doesn't trigger that because it's reserved for him. Either way, I know where my room is at. It's Riverwood. Go ahead and grab a tight 11 hours of sleep. Oh shit, I don't think I grabbed a pair of tongs. Alright, like I said, this doesn't matter what I choose in the slightest. It's chosen for me. And if I back out, back in again. 3 perk points because we got 2 perk points at level 2 and 1 at level 3. So we have 3 to play around with. Okay, so we're gonna start with smithing. Then we're gonna go heavy armor. And this might be a little what? But speech. 1, so that we can eventually go into the shout tree, and 2, performer is very happy, or very nice. It'll help us make a little bit of money at inns, especially early game.
Certainly.
Oop. Okay, now the reason I slept until specifically 9 instead of 8, where, you know, 8's when you can go to the shops. 9 is when you can ask to work. Now let me see, I don't think I did. I fucking didn't. Okay. Damn. Alright, Alivor's not even there yet.
Ain't used to strangers.
So we're gonna run back to Embershard. I know that there's
New
a
to
pair of
living
tongs in the mine. Also, if you're wondering where my compass is, I haven't earned it yet. As weird as that sounds, I have Skills of the Wild on, so I don't get. Do I not have any cooked food? Okay, that it is. I don't get my compass back. My sneak indicator is gone. A couple skills I should have, I won't get until I earn them. Yeah, Skills of the Wild. It's actually a really fun mod, but if you don't know where you're at in Skyrim very well, or you like having a way marker for absolutely everything, not the mod for you. I like it because it forces me to at least slow down early game. There's something nice about water. Now, I feel like I went the long way, and I did. And I feel like everyone's going, hey dummy, you went the long way, and I did. But I'm going to turn this into a I meant to do that moment. We're going to hit the, what are they called, the Guardian Stones first, because they're tied to Legacy of the Dragonborn. If you activate, you don't have to like take on the sign, you just have to click it to get the pop-up message. It will... I leveled up again? Jesus Christus. Alright. Wait for that to go away. There we go. Oh, well, that's an achievement. Woo, we got blessed. There it is. Museum display added the Thief Stone. Every stone has a home in the gallery, so you just have to click on it like such, and you'll get that little pop-up. And what's really nice about it is the displays in the gallery are actually usable. So if you want to switch up your stone with something you've already found, you just go to the museum. I want to say it's in the gallery of Dragonborn or Dragonborn Hall or something like that. All of them that you've already found are there. Just click one, boom, you got that power. Very nice, very nice. Just gotta go grab these tongs and get back to Riverwood by like noon, because I want to say it's 9 to noon you can ask to work. Oh cripes, I haven't prayed in a while. You're absolutely right. Really fast. Thank you, Talos. Just muttered a quick thank you, Talos. Trying to get my athletics to at least 20, because that's like the first perk point is 20. I missed that vein of iron as well. I'm tripping. I'm slipping. Hammer, tongs, both weightless. I don't remember which one I need, but that's why we took both. So yes, basically every area you can now work in, and I think it's probably the best. I'm an idiot. It's probably the best compromise of immersion and like not wasting the player's time I've found, because whenever you work, like there's some other job mods where you have to run around and do a bunch of busy work, and then in reality, like maybe 5-10 minutes has passed, so I don't know, 30 minutes in game, basically. Not a lot of time has passed. So you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. You're doing a lot of busy work to try to, you know, immerse yourself as a worker, and then either you get bored or you have a fuck ton of gold afterwards. Well, with this one, whenever you talk to somebody, you say, hey, can I work for you in between the allotted time period? And they say yes or no. And then if you have the correct tool in your inventory, you do the job for them. Fade to black, comes back at the end of the day. And then either you do good enough to get paid, or you do a shit job and they go, get the fuck out of here. Your jobs are tied on your skills. So smithing, jobs are tied to your smithing. There's innkeeping, merchants, all that other shit as well. But yeah, here, I'll show you real quick.
Whatever you need.
Do you need any help around the forge?
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, he didn't need help today anyway, so running all the way to the mine again was pointless. So let's go ahead and go to the Riverwood Trader and see if they have a broom, and we'll see if the inn needs help. They do. Okay, so this is another mod I've got where if an item is laying around a general store or a store in general or an inn, you can just buy it. Pulls the gold out of your inventory, puts the item in. Easy as that. Okay, let's... Oh, I also wanted to show this off in more detail. It's called... I passed it up. Roll Rim Stats. And I have edited this a little bit, just for myself and for my own logic. So this is how we're going to be getting health, magic, and stamina, and carry weight. So for instance, this converts 0.35 of my health, 6.5 of my stamina, and 1.5 of my mana, and that calculates how much my carry weight will be. Every time I level up archery, it gives me this much health and mana, block, all the skills. I think I edited some of the like attack skills to give me a little bit of stamina as well. Because for instance, you go down here, speech gives you 45 stamina, sneaking is stamina, lockpicking is stamina. The stealth skills are stamina basically. And then I made restoration increase everything, because logically, you're restoring your health. There are spells that replace mana with stamina, and of course it's a magic school, so it increases that. And then I made alteration do kind of the same, because you're altering your body. But yeah, this is how we will get all of our stats throughout the game. Highly modular, very, very fun. Level up, I'm aware. Look, I'm trying to work an honest day here, game.
Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
I'm pretty sure I gotta talk to Orgnar about work.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You need help?
Nah, I don't think so.
God damn it.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Alright, so nobody wants to employ me. That's outstanding. Thank God there's a cooking pot here. About to just chow down on some raw cabbage. Alright, I'm a hard worker. We've chopped, mined, and cooked.
What we have,
I'm almost out of salt.
and you'll take care of it.
Okay,
Don't I always?
I don't suppose
so let's go ahead and mac
could
down.
convince you to take care of it now, but
Well, shit. They're not gonna pay me to work. I guess that's as good a reason as any to start walking off to Whiterun. And, you know, yeah, let's put our helmet back on. I wish that the key would work to take that on and off. Alright, so now we're going to... And I don't know if this saved or not. No, it didn't. Because this goes to a different mod, we want left, right. Okay. So now we can put those there, and then if I do that, we can then put this there, and then turn it off. And now we can quickly switch between our bow and our war axes. Souls quick menu, that's why I use it. Come on. Fuck you. Fuck you, just barely ran out of my range. Enjoy the arrow in your ass. Alright, Mr. Wolf. Oh shit, there's a few. Okay. Oh yeah, you're just gonna run away like a little wussy after getting smacked in the face one time? See if they're gonna come over. He is. Alright. Got him. Running at me? You want some of this, brother? Ha! Alright, let's just get him first because he's in the water. I come from the water. And then we'll go ahead and harvest these bad boys. The world is gonna end in just shy of a year. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so... Come on. I know that there's another sky shard over here. Like, there's three that I factually know the existence of. One in Riverwood, the one right over here, and the one right in front of Whiterun. The rest of them, I kind of just stumble on as we play. The way it should be, but these are on such, like, an iconic trail, and I'm pretty sure it's intentional. Get you one perk point out of it on a really nice iconic trail. Right, now remember, kids, Blue Butterfly and Blue Mountain Flower is one of the most expensive potions in the game. Don't sleep on it. Did they just mutually kill each other? That's fascinating. Damn, spent most of my day just harvesting kills. Alright, let's grab this here shard that fell from the sky. Whee! Skadoosh. Taking perks. Yeah. Yeah. How is your... whatever part of your body feels the most pain? It's one hell of a way to phrase that, isn't it? No butterflies at a meadery. This is outrageous. It's unfair. Almost got that athletics to 20. Is there any wheat? No, all the wheat's over there, isn't it? Yep. Oh well. Oh well. Alright. Let us get that sky shard. Thinking. We might be able to take a bandit camp and sleep there. I don't know. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so we get a perk out of that. We don't have to sleep for it. We just get it. And I'm immediately just taking Performer. No thought, no hesitation. We're taking it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you don't feel much pain. That's the big thing for you. I'm gonna try to take a bandit camp and sleep outside. What is it? Oh shit. Whoa, ho, ho, deer, deer. Oh dear. I keep swinging in the wrong direction. Dear, oh dear. Are you actually butt fucking me with that? One sliver of health. And is this your first kidneys? Why did he turn white? Is this your first kidney stone, or have you had them before? Okay, no sneeze. I thought I felt another sneeze coming on. Iron, iron, give me my iron. Alright, dear. It's just you and me. And you ran away again. Like a little bitch. Okay, so I'm going for the bandits on the back of Whiterun. They're relatively easy. There's only 2 of them. Okay, 5, but I'm not going to trigger the other ones until I sleep. And level up again. I was just trying to hunt a couple deer in the process. And what I would really like is a 2-handed weapon. I don't know, I like the idea of being fully kitted out and slowly getting to max level with a bunch of weapons. And as long as I don't use stealth, I don't feel that bad about archery.
Pay for that.
Ha ha ha, that was outstanding. Okay, so we're not going to trigger, like I said, the spawn for the next round. Iron armor and dark robes, that sounds cool. I don't remember the name of it. Yep, there we go again with that saying. But there's a mod that gives, like shit like that. Makeshift scrap armor. Just adds a little bit of variety to the enemy types, without being able to craft it. So, you know, it stays kind of unique to bandits. Or yourself if you take bandit gear. Which would be fun to take really shitty scrap gear and then work your way to, work your way up to even just base level armor. Well, okay, it's only 6. Okay, we'll drop a save. And we'll trigger them. Okay, yep. But after I search all of these sacks for the valuable ingredients, like carrots, and I know I found a salt pile in one of them. Tomato. I'm going to take the skooma because I have. So, where can I take that last one? Okay. So if we look down at the bottom right of my screen, class. You'll see that I've got like the bread, the water, and the moon for hunger, thirst, and sleep. Next to that, it's soap with bubble, a broken back, and a dim sun. The soap and bubble is how clean I am. The broken back is my stress level. Stress increases by getting hit in combat and goes down through prayer, drinking alcohol, taking skooma, or bathing, or fishing. And then the final one, which is now a moon, that's actually how bright it is around me. So it helps me to know, like, the light level for stealth, basically. And this unusual gem is supposed to run a gauntlet where you'll get all 24, but it always fucking crashes on me and I can't figure out why. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We're gonna be a skooma alcohol addict at like the tender age of whatever the fuck this is. Alright, let's pick the lock, trigger the assault. There we go. First things first, I want to kill that mage. Yeah, for reasons of the spell variety. Of course he cast Crackle on my ass. He's cracking my ass. Come on, you don't want to fuck with a barbarian, brother.
I love a challenge.
Yeah, well, you're dead, so take that. Not as funny to clip. They're not all supposed to be clips. Alright, so now that we've cleared this, we can claim it for Whiterun Hold. Meaning if we ever come back here, whenever the cell resets, a couple guards will be post up. A lot of these areas, a couple different holds, and a few different little bandit camps, you can either claim for that hold, or the Imperials, or the Stormcloaks, which is very nice. So let's go ahead and set up our tent for the night. And put a campfire right about there. Okay, let's say I better have more than just my broom. Okay. Start that fire right next. Now, the reason I want two fires is to have all of the heat, but also because the player-made campfire is how you access the perk tree firm campfire. That's like the one that does not go into the custom skills menu. Is that what that's from? There's a few different sounds you could choose. That's just the one, the de facto one. And I like it because it's a good, woohoo, we did it! Get a good campfire going. And sure, we'll use this to cook without salt. I want to use that for venison stew, though. But the general vibe, I feel you, I feel you. Let me see what it's actually called. And that one should be from... Victory screen. Okay, yeah, that's pretty on the goddamn tin now, isn't it? It's just orchestra. So we have orchestra, a dragon shout, the Dovahkiin's theme, or the level up sound effect. Or you can add a custom sound if you wanted to, but I don't know how. Oh, I could have fun with that though. We could have some really, really meme-worthy moments of just sounds that go whenever we clear a dungeon. What is just dragon shout? Oh, for when you find the dragon shout. That's a little too basic. We'll just do the Dovahkiin theme. How about that? Anytime we clear a dungeon, we'll hear that. Perfect. We love it. You're right. That should have been it the whole time. Thank you for saying something. I'm figuring out how to put something meme-worthy in there. Don't worry, that'll happen. We don't know what will go there, but it'll go there. No. It could probably be something like Misa called Jar Jar Binks. That'd be fucking funny. Just a Rickroll every time. Right. Let's go ahead and take that first cooking perk. Let's take our first wayfaring perk. Now, wayfarer, if you go this way, you get spatial awareness. Yeah, that's where you get your compass back. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 more perks, and we get our compass back. Jar Jar Binks all the way. Oh, dude, Boss Ness is like when he shakes his head. I would do it, but my headphones would fly. But dude, Boss Nass is some fucking jowls. We haven't had a horse for animal bonding yet. Art of the Hunt, unfortunately not yet. However, also not yet. Okay, so that's all of them. Go ahead and crash for the night. Go ahead and sleep till the ripe time of 6:30 in the morning. Okay. Sweet. Reach level 5. Go ahead and go back to the skills where we'll have 3 levels. Perfecto. So we're gonna want one-handed and then bleed like a lamb. Attacks with war axes deal 1 point of damage per second for 3 seconds. When the bleeding stops, they take 15% of the health lost while bleeding. Bleed like a lamb's at bite marks is probably worse, because it's 1 point of bleed for 30 seconds that stacks. You go in with 2 daggers just slicing and you'll bleed damage the fuck out of everything. But war axes bleed like a lamb. It gets that nice little chunk of health removed at the very end. I only took 1 or 2 skills. I get 1 left. And then, just because we have a bow, let's go with archery. Okay, packed up. We need to eat. been nice to have the I am well fed before I ate all of my stew. See, it told me my thirst was quenched. Anyway, we're right here. I want to go ahead and clear not the Lunar Forge. The other one, the other camp. But first off, let's just go discover this real fast. For the experience points for the discovery, that is. So if you did not have the custom skill framework, you would have to come here to get your points for unarmored defense. Speaking of, holy crepes, I haven't used my destiny points yet, so we're going to be going down the path of the warrior 100%, and we should technically have 2. So gain 25 health and do a little more attack damage. But yeah, we should have 2 perk points. We should have 2. Let me go back in and see if maybe it gives it to me. Because you get one at level 1, and then you get another level 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, blah, 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 blah. And it goes to any of the path of skills. No. Alright. Hold the frickin' phone, people. Oh my god, caps lock is on. This is the skills framework. And then so then I gotta go find the one that this one goes with, which once I see it, I'll know it. Not for Glenmoral, Vigilant. Hemophilia is what we are using for vampires. It's a good one. Should we go with a vampire instead of a vampire hunter, actually? I don't think it's subclasses of Skyrim. No, it is not. Is it subclasses of Skyrim 2? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Wait. This looks perhaps a bit better. Be easier if I actually went from the icons, because yeah, there we go. There we go. This is a lot easier to fucking scroll through. Command, companions, Glenmoral, and armored custom skills. Elden Rim. Pilgrim. I think it's Pilgrim. I think it's not Pilgrim. It is the false alarm, people. It was not Pilgrim. Sets of skills. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, so if it was sets of skills, or was it subclasses of Skyrim? See, the only reason I'm so invested into finding it is there's a council command to give myself the perk that I'm missing. Is this the... Oh, wait. Posts. Yeah, okay. Yep, this is the one. This is the one. Now I just gotta find... Okay. Set of skill... No, not the max level. I'm not entirely sure what files it takes, but it's either going to be a 4 or 3 for sure. Jesus Christ, that's a long chain. Well, I know that there was a fix or a clips downloaded. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. I don't like. No, I'm not endorsing what you guys are talking about anymore. Okay, there we go. I found the council command. Can I copy and paste into Skyrim's council is the big question here. Okay. And then custom skills. Path of the Warrior. Yes, okay. I found... No, I'm not. I don't condone it. I got it. Okay, so for some reason, every so often, it will not trigger a perk point for me. It gave me the first one, but it didn't give me my second one. We'll take you. Alright, Barbarian. Two-handed weapons deal 20% damage. Armor gives you more protection. Ooh, faster with one hand. Attack faster and jet. Ooh, that's good for like the... And one-handed weapons deal more damage. Okay. 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 Alright. I'm gonna start with Barbarian, and that's also going to really, really push us to get that fucking, what word am I looking for? Two-handed weapon made. It's not on level, it's on clearing a dungeon, so you'd actually hear it infinitely more often. I just love how my chat is so awesome and loving and kind and endearing. You actual trolls. Alright, so the one I want to take on is down this way. And there's an ogre. Just a tinier giant, so we're definitely not ready to take that bad boy on. Oh, okay. The mud crabs. That combat music is just too intense for mud crabs. Not fighting the ogre. On death for coming on my ass.
I submit.
I sided with the hunters, apparently. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Third person archery, let's go. flowers. I want the pretty flowers. Plus, if the hunters die, that's probably some really good fucking furs on their person.
I swear I'll kill you.
Oh, good job. Alright, so they really, really
I've been
helped me
hunting
out
and fishing in
there.
these parts for years. It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat everything.
Gonna have way less issues going forward now. So fuck that trap. I don't care. And picky the lock. Okay. More than likely have enough materials to craft up a probably gonna go war axe, you know. We'll just go axe boy in general. Heavy armor axe boy. Let's go. King, how are you doing today, by the way, my friend? I haven't asked yet. I just started immediately ripping on you for coming up with horrible ideas. Jesus Christ, I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go.
What was that?
You're dead. Okay. We'll come back for everything after this. Okay, that should theoretically take care of most of the problem. Okay. Don't gloat.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
I don't doubt that, but at the same time, you just got fucked up by a Nordic. Take your money. Take your money. Alright, cool. That goes in a museum. Oh, and I'll take your alcohol. Granted, I have not gone through enough damage to get, to need to drink yet. I thought, yes, okay, there was another iron vein up there. Now we can just clear everything else like usual. Okay, got that. Ransom of Zurich, biography of Baron Zaya. I'll level up. I'll take that. Fuck yeah, dude. Is there a map? I could really go for a map. I just remembered we don't have a map yet. And without a map, how am I supposed to open it? Like, I'm not kidding. You don't have a map of Skyrim. I genuinely need to go find a fucking map. Let's go ahead and just take a 1 hour snooze for a level up, shall we? Yeah, that's an even. Okay. And again, just to encourage myself Attacks battle axe deal 2 points of damage per second for 3 seconds. The bleeding. Yeah, alright. We're just gonna be doing bleed damage. Find and or purchase, correct. And it has a degrading chance. You know me, I like to be punishingly immersive in my shit. I don't even have a compass until I've experienced the world enough. I used to play with a mod where you could not even do a skill until you had training in it. Be that read a skill book or talk to a trainer and actually get like one training session. So you could have heavy armor, but unless you read a skill book on it or talk to a trainer, you could not equip said heavy armor. That was that was an intense run. Yeah, that was intense. You should try Requiem sometime. The only reason I don't play Requiem is if you don't play a fucking Alteration Destruction Mage, you're basically locking yourself out of half the game. Some enemies will just not take damage, period, from you. Requiem is fun, but I think I think Requiem's too much. Just power level smithing by mining iron. I love that so much. Now I had to take a concession by using the mod that lets me one-click mine ore. I will get the gems, including the gems for Legacy of the Dragonborn, this way, but I don't get fossils. I do not get the fossilized fragments or bits for the museum, and that is unfortunate, but I accept that more than having to fucking wait gosh knows how long just to mine up an entire area. And see, that's where my conceptions are, bro. Like, I like deep immersion and systems and mechanics like that, but then it's, wait, 20 seconds to mine up 3 stones? Yeah, alright, we're fixing that. Now, I guess I could theoretically take on Silent Moon's camp. I just remembered its name right there. But I don't have a single fucking potion. I'm gonna go rectify that. Whiterun. And High Hrothgar way up on the mountain. 20 seconds to mine 3 ores. Classic WoW. I don't know why, but like if I'm gonna play something like RuneScape or WoW or what have you, I can like live with it. It's games like Skyrim where I'm like, no, I'd rather spend my time doing something else. Got an elk. Fuck yeah, dude. I'll be genuine. Main reason I got archery is for hunting, for pelts and meat. Especially if we decide to join the companions, there's going to be a lot of hunting animal quests for Aella. Sky's growing gray overhead. It's gonna rain. Speaking of, I should probably eat and drink. Looks like I'm hungry and thirsty. Alright, looks like we gotta go into the city now. Anyway, because I'm out of water. And, so you can spend the 10 gold to have an innkeeper refill all your shit. Or, you can go to most major towns. At their well, you can refill your stuff for free.
I've been looking for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, cool. Eowyn, the museum, Legacy of the Dragonborn, sent me a letter. And we haven't even started that mod yet. What's anonymous for? Someone help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using magic. I fear will have unintended consequences. Blah, blah, blah. Let's look at the fishing map just to get the 4 XP out of it. And then that. I also have a mod where, and this is just because I'll agree, I'm not a... I like quest markers and I dislike quest markers, right? They have their time and their place. And I figured Skyrim uses them, so now anytime you read a treasure map, it gives you a quest marker to where that treasure is located. Thank you, Mr. Courier. Once we get a little further in the Legacy of the Dragonborn, I'll have a mailbox and we won't have to worry about him anymore. I mean, I could technically get a mailbox anywhere, but I don't want to spend the money. It's free whenever you get the safe house. Yeah, I mean, I like, for instance, Morrowind. I enjoy its lack of quest markers. Daggerfall, it's really fun to just clear dungeons and search for hours on end until you find what you're looking for when you're in that mood. But when you're playing something like Skyrim or Oblivion or Fallout, since there's quest markers for fucking everything, yeah, it's nice to just turn your brain off and, okay. That's why I have this many perks and custom perk trees and all this shit, because Skyrim's a power fantasy anyway. May as well really lean into that power aspect. Also, if only 4 wolves, really? Okay. We have not really killed that many creatures as I thought.
City's closed with the dragons about.
Please.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Didn't even level up my speech. That speech check is literally impossible to fail. It's like one of the only ones that's impossible to fail.
Do you like
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial.
Yeah, I'll give you a fucking sword.
Why don't you swallow that stubborn and ask Yorland Greyman for help?
I'm sorry.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's storm.
I guess I shouldn't have said that.
Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Alright, cool. Should definitely be enough to make it now. Ah, there it is. Nope, nothing more X. Ah. Where you at? Actually,
Got some
I'm gonna
good
need a
pieces
little
out
bit
here if
of
you're looking to
iron.
buy.
Hold
More
up, what am
inside.
I doing? Why did you guys not stop me? I can smelt the shit on me. Okay, there we go. Now we've got iron. That's what I can use. Also, I just thought of this. Okay, so I crafted that iron helmet to see. Okay, yeah, I guess it's just because it's a plate helmet, you can't, the mod doesn't recognize, so none of the plate options will recognize. That's unfortunate, but I really don't
Have you
care.
met my father? The finest weapons and armor.
I literally forgot we named him NordVPN. Oh my god. Oh, what an unfortunately named individual. Okay,
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need
we're
anything.
gonna go ahead and just get our shit up a bit. Okay. And then we should most definitely have enough for this. Yep. Fucking yeah. All right. We're getting we're getting to Skyrim levels of normality. Okay. None of that was important. Boom. Boom. Okay. Excuse me. So now we go War Axe. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna reorder that. I wanted to go Battle Axe to War Axe to bow. So we will toggle you back on. Battle Axe to War Axe to bow. Okay. Sweet. So we'll start off with a battle axe. Then we'll switch over to our 2 war axes. One more hit will bring up our bow. Well, most importantly, we look badass with everything kitted out on us.
Time to chat with an older woman.
No, I did not. I came to do alchemy. And alchemy-related accessories. Hey, get some wood. That's what she said.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
I like you, Bellathor.
Everything's... I'd even buy one of your... Take a look.
Okay, get rid of that lightsaber. Okay, keep everything else for the most part. Get rid of that. Anything that goes to the museum, we're gonna keep. That'll probably come back in my inventory, but whatever. That. Okay, literally all of that's actually important. Fantastic. Okay. Just give me a standard run-of-the-mill backpack, bud.
Duke.
Get my carry weight up to
Back.
346.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our
Nothing of our
sufferings.
struggles.
And what of my son? Hmm? What of Thorin?
Ah, there it is. Hold.
You look rather pale.
I don't need
Could
to
be
ask to use the
ataxia.
lab.
It's
Well,
quite a
actually,
problem
okay.
back home in
You
Sydney.
kind of do need to ask to use the alchemy lab if you want to work for the alchemist. Kind of like how you have to ask, hey,
anything
do
I
you
can help
need
you
help
with,
at your
you have but to
smithing
ask.
station to help the forge? It's just baked into the mod. Anyway, what do I want? Imp stool and butterfly wing.
Interesting mixture.
Okay, do I have
Keep
any?
experimenting. You'll improve with practice.
Blue mountain flower. How much though? 29. Alright. And then look at that. That's worth 230, boys. We use that to power level. Alchemy up to 13. And then we also
Pardon
use
me,
it to sell.
but do I got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents?
Cool. And then I will buy your mortar and pestle so I can make stuff out in the field. And then I'll just sell you the rest for the experience more than anything. Okay,
All
now
right,
we have
then.
4 healing potions. Not a lot, but it's better than nothing. And then we're going to get our water skins refilled for free. Okay, now we can take on Silent Moons, and when we do that, we'll be getting Dagmer's ring. If we wanted to, and by we I mean I. Oh shit! I could technically get all of the Legacy, the Dragonborn items before going to talk. Not like literally every single museum item, but the ones that he requests to open up the gate. Because he wants Dagmer's ring, which we're gonna grab from Silent Moons. Then he wants something from a cave near Riften, and then he wants something stolen by the Forsworn in Markarth, I think is where they're from. So if I go all those places, get all thing, I can turn him into to Erwin right away, and he's like, "Oh my, you're quite good at what you do, pish posh." And I'm like, "Yeah, give me that money." And I'm just very curious to see what my battle axe can do. Go ahead and helmet back up. Now let's take this mammoth tusk, shall we? It's worth money. You're the deer I almost fucking killed, aren't you? Well, guess what? Payback's a son of a bitch. Take everything. Yeah, that's where we need to go, right there. We're gonna wreck them. Bugs. I love the King Arthur reference, and I'm pretty sure that weapon actually gets stronger. Like, it's level based, so whenever you enter its cell, it goes on whatever level you are. So if you wait till you're like level 12 or 20 to enter the cell, it might be like Elven instead of Steel. Just absolute. I'm playing golf with these mud crabs right now. Flutterby, I need your wings. Bless you, chat. Ah, there you is. Serpentine. Alright, one shot, so we don't even get to see the bleed damage. I am not mad. No, yes. Okay, take your lock. Not important. Switch over to the 2 axes for this guy. So we might do enchanting, but not in the normal way, because I have a mod, of course he does, where you can get sigil stones from Oblivion. I don't necessarily have to be an enchanter that relies on getting items. I just have to find a stone with an enchantment that I like. Yeah, that's right. I'm an archer too, bitches. Oh, yeah? Well, get... Oh, you lucky fuck. Get wiener shot. I said get wiener shot. I got him. Let's see. Take that. Switch over to the big boy. Pretty sure everyone up here is dead now, but it's better safe than sorry, you know? Also, we're starting to get a little bit of stress accumulation. That's why I have the widgets, because I like to know these things without having to go into menus. Now, the more stressed you are, the lower your stats are, so your health, mana, and stamina. Same with if you get hungry, sleepy, or tired, so a lot of that reason to stay on top of it is to keep your meters high. But along with that, if you, let's say, either, like you run away from a fight that almost killed you, and you're really high stress, there's a chance you can actually, I wanted the fucking thing. If you have too high of a stress, but you still live and get away, what have you, I touched it and it disappeared. You can become phobic of the creature that almost killed you, and the only way to remove that phobia is to go find that creature type and kill it. It's a fun little mod. Stress and fear. Sell those. Already almost got smithing to 50. In 2 hours, we've almost gotten smithing to level 50. Just from mining iron and 2 books. So this is a way you can cheese and go to the exit hub before clearing out. I didn't mean to take that. I'm just gonna drink it because my health is full. Oh wait, no, it increases health. Never mind. Get away from me. Get away. No. I would love those ultimate healing potions. Oh my god. And downies, not uppies. But before we go downies, I'm saving just because, it's been a minute and Crash is Crash. I'm going to use the restroom and grab myself a snack. It's been about 2.5 hours and I've earned it. So I will return. Alrighty then, we have returned. These little microwave ramen things are delicious. They just take a little bit longer to cook than, you know, grabbing a bag of chips. They are frozen after all. They're so fucking good. Okay, so. God. You're more delicious. Take that, sexy bitch. Fuck you. You're more delicious. You're cuter. Fuck you. Die alone. God, no one likes you. This went from flirting to mean. I have a family dinner tonight because we're combining Father's Day with my uncle's partner's birthday. Because, you know, nothing says happy birthday like also everyone else's Father's Day. Yeah, like, I could understand how we have about 5 January and 4 February birthdays. I get getting together and celebrating all of us in unity and, like, between. That's one thing, but one birthday and Father's Day, that's just... Who's getting the bigger and who's getting the shorter end of that stick? Because no one's really winning. Alright. Into the camp we go.
Huh?
What was that? Ah, found it.
Oh, get sent, bitch.
Best?
The outlaw had, like, nothing on him. Okay, whatever. So the only things we really need from in here is the miscellaneous loot, including this food. And... I'm dying. Okay, there we are. And Stagger's ring. %, fire, frost, and lightning resistance is a very nice ring. You put that with the Atronach fingers on, which is like I think 25%. You're looking at a 55% resistance with a ring and a armors and the hands. Okay, so got the ring. Take the fragments. Necklace. We got 5 research points. 3 XP. 3 more XP. And that also started a quest. And this is how we get excavation points to get perks in the Legacy of the Dragonborn menu. Alrighty. It is 7 p.m. Oh wow, look at that. That's actually quite nice. What the hell? Let's sleep out here. And we're a little stressed out, so let's pray. No longer feeling stressed, and our favor with our deity has increased. What more could you want? Let's get a tight 11. We're a growing child after all. If we're gonna go lycanthropy, we'll do it with the companions. And back. Got it. Alright. Blue butterflies, I need you. You're worth so much alchemically. There we go. I knew I saw a third one. And that's a sky shard, but I'm not going to go risk a giant fight for it. Not this low level. Will do though is probably head over to Riften to grab that other item for the museum. Eat a dick, mud crab. Is that an ice claw? It is. Ice claws permanently raise your carry weight. This is from, what is it called? I don't think it's Nehrim. It might be Nehrim. It's a total Skyrim conversion mod, and the same team did it for Oblivion, and it's a crazy cool mod, outstanding story. You literally, it's a separate launcher through Steam. It's fucking wild. But ice claws are from that, and when you eat it, you get a +1 or 2 to carry weight. I took +2. And there's something like 300 scattered across the world. And like, as you saw, it was tucked behind that rock right there. Really no reason I should have seen it except for I was walking around. Fuck you. I am filthy. There should be a river around here somewhere for me to jump in and bathe. Some corundum, get my smithing level up. It's because I think in the game it came from, the mod, which, goddammit, can't remember the fucking name. It was a +1 to carry weight, but the guy who ported it over to Skyrim made an option. I was just, you know, letting you know that there were options. At least I'm pretty sure I took the +2. We're about to find out. Yep, I get a +2. Balance purposes. The only reason I would think to pick the lower, because if you have 300, that's already a potential 300 carry weight if you hunt every one of these fucking things down. Jesus Christ. I thought I almost died. No, like I said, it's just the original game. It was an increase of +1 because that one's balancing structure is so much fucking different. So they kept the original version and then just... I want to say there's even an option for like +5 carry weight in the mod files, but I was like, that's a bit too steep for my blood. 2 seems like a small enough to not be overly impactful, but large enough to be more than 1. Like you said, it's more than 1. Alright, let me not pick up all the cabbages. We're not gonna be cabbage guy. I'm not gonna let the avatar beat me around. I did forget I have to wait till 9 to work. Hey guy.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. It would seem so.
Finally!
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
35
Right
gold
strong.
for the day. That's pretty shit. And you can only work 1 job a day. You can ask between 9 and noon. Then you get 6 hours goes by. So it's pushing 4 o'clock now. We got 34 gold. Dirk a dirk. At least we're sitting at a very fucking good number there. Alright. Yeah, let's head to Riften now. Let's get this
I can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Cause I know where the one in Riften is at. Damn near level 7. We go this way until we get back on the main road, and we follow it down. And I'll know the building when I see it. You wanna go, bud? Mama gonna knock you out? Pushing 8, okay. At least now we can see a little bit better. Kind of an unintentional benefit with that skinning mod is in the morning times it'll make it go from pitch black to actually reasonable light. However, the inverse is also true. It'll make it go from a reasonable time of day to fucking midnight. Let's see, we want to go and swing red and drink some water. I heard something die. Preemptively just... I feel like a dwarf. A short, stocky little dwarf. And we've got like 12 levels until we hit our growth spurt. Oh, some vigilance.
Wherever the day...
Yep. Alright, up where that sky shard is where we need to be, actually. in the flowers. At least. Yeah, no, it was this way. Okay. Get out them war axes, buddy. Get your Naruto shoes on. And then hold off on sprinting because we do need to waste. Damn, son. Okay. Lego. Okay, so we fucking them up. We fucking them up. One, two, three arrows. Stool, seriously, most important mushroom right now, because that's where we're getting a bit more of our health potions from.
You picked a bad time to get.
Okay. I accidentally punched her one time. I didn't mean to.
Is someone there?
Is someone there? Yeah, it's called MF Doom, bitch.
It'll be so much easier to run when you're dead.
Yeah, and you'll be so much easier to loot when you're dead, because it's not. I just killed him with a bash. Give me those muns. Scavenge the wood piles. Okay, so madness. Tours. Owie. Ow. I'm telling Mom. Fuck yeah, dude. A two-handed skill book. That's nice. Anything. Okay. We'll go ahead and just snag a quick hour nap to level up. And now we've got some of our like bare bone basics covered. It wouldn't hurt to take a perk into alchemy though, since that's how we're gonna be getting our healy doos in. But we came here to get something for the museum. It belongs in a museum. The bell hammer. I don't think I've ever actually done that. Like, we reported the death to the family, I mean. With a K. With a K. Jeez. You degenerate. Let's get that right there. Whee! Fuck that up. I royally fucked that up. Oh, wait, I picked up a sword. Get back up there to grab that fucking sky shard. Remember? Okay, let's get back up the cliff and grab that sky shard. because then I'll be one away from a PERK. Really? Honestly. Oh, you actually suck. Oh, you actual piece of shit. Because going to a shrine isn't necessarily going to take care of it. I have to go to a specifically Talos shrine because he's my deity. I don't think that really matters, but it's for me, it does. And I have to pay 100 coin to get him to, like, give me a random blessing. And then he has to favor me before he'll cure my diseases. So getting a disease actually means getting a potion of cure would be easier. More expensive, but easier. God, there's a Vigilant Estendar when you need one. I could just... Maybe if I ask Papa Talos nicely. Well, I'm no longer stressed, so he did that for me. He brought me peace of mind. Come on. Do it slow. Do it nice. Do it to me. Oh, that was my one. Damn, I need 2 more. That's this way. Wu-Tang. Don't question me. Shit. I almost yeeted off this building as though I already had the fucking glider. Which I guess, you know, Falkreath is where we get that. That was my face of think. That was my thinking face. Kid, book it, move them legs, and we're probably going to want to start putting 1 or 2 perks into athletics to get our movement speed up. We're currently looking at a movement speed of only 100%. I think we can get those numbers. Such a cool fucking interface, man. And a lot easier to check what your actual stats are. Like, it's a lot faster than going up and checking individually. And right here, I now know I have negative 25% of 1 and 2-handed due to rock joint. Outstanding. So, sir, you're telling me a wolf bit you and you contracted arthritis? Yeah, rock joint. Okay, so we've gotten Den Stagmer's ring and we've gotten the hammer. Now we just got to go to Markarth and find a couple Forsworn. You know, easier done than said. And from there we can get, I think it's a jade statue we're looking for from them. Okay. Wrap around the wall to grab the carriage. It's a lot quicker. Butterfly. Oh, a lot of butterfly. A lot of flutterbys. Oh my gosh. I found the great flutterby migration. Fantastic. Okay. We're going to turn them into some nice juicy potions when the time comes. The one thing I did not really think about pre-doing this, and especially flaunting the mod list, was thinking to actually have a link to said mod list.
Hold there. Before I let you into for the privilege of entering the city. All right, keep your voice down.
Wow, we passed the speech check. Dude, you just let a little kid get the better of you, dog.
You can head inside when you're ready.
There you go. I took your flowers from you, girl. Starts mad dissing the Riften Guard. Alright.
Where do you want to go?
Get me to the M place. Not Morthal. Pass it up. Markar.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Oh, big yawn. Oh, big yawn, big yawn, big yawn. Oh, big stretch. A lot of big things happening. Okay, we are ravenous and severely dehydrated. That is not Gucci. Okay. That should do it. Nice. Now the only thing left is the fact that I am extremely tired. And the fact that I don't fully 100% know where this last thing is. We'll figure it out. Filled up my water bottles at the river, so now we don't have to worry about that. Now the question is it gonna be like dirty water or something? Nope, just water skin. Okay, cool. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm literally shooting in the dark here as to where I need to be going. I just remember it is a camp of Forsworn around, you know. Here we go. Save. At least it's getting almost late enough to justify pitching up or popping a tent up and hitting that snooze button. Let's check this way. No, actually, let's pop our tent down, sleep for the night, and then we'll make up our mind. Right in the middle of the road, like an actual asshole would. Thank you, Father Talos, for this divine. I'm going to bed. We'll wake up after a nice 12-hour snooze. Excuse me? It said I just bought a house? Excuse me? Sir, a tent is not a house make. Oh my god. That's one way to say that the homeless population is taking care of itself. Alright, let's pop on our helmet because Forsworn might be around here. I don't know. Give me that juniper, I guess. Let me up. I want uppies. That dead ass looks to be where I need to go. Okay. Fucking nailed it. Fucking nailed it. We're literally gonna walk up to Solitude with gigantic penises and be like, haha, I have everything you want. Okay.
I'm warning you. Back up. Back
Never
off. Should have come here.
Get fucked. Eat my wiener. Actually, you're the problem. raw food. Oh yeah, some herbalist ingredients. It's worth money at the very least. I'll take that. So I started playing a little bit of that. Oh, what the hell was it called? Shadows of War. The second game. You almost got cooked? Yeah, but she got booped. You know, that was funny. Yeah, I started playing Shadows of War last night. Forgot how fun it actually is. Like, this is a Hagraven tent? Okay. But no, I forgot how fun it is. Like, the Nemesis system goes hard. The combat is, you know, for as simple as it is really fun to get into. I just wish that whole Nemesis system could get, you know, used by other people. I think the 100% yes. Dude, give Rockstar the Nemesis system. My God. Sir, what you're selling is a crime. Ooh. We don't like this. We don't like crashes. Oh, wait. He's following through with it. He's following through with it. Is it a crash or is it a stutter? I hit him so hard, Todd Howard was like, bruh. Alright. Oh yeah, it's not responding. Okay, yeah, it crashed. It crashed. Did it crash it? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do then. Is we're gonna go ahead and go to the mod menu, mod configuration, blah, 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 file location, mod organizer. We're gonna go here, then we're gonna see what it takes how to add custom sounds to the victory sound effect, just to see how hard that is. Victory screen and fanfare. Visit on Nemesis. Okay. Okay, this fanfare sound file is. Right, let's see. Yeah. Let's see here. Music. Oh. Oh wait, it might not be. I might be big stupid on having read that. Information. Okay, so then I'm looking for music, victory screen, fanfare.wav. Okay. Alright. It looks like it needs to be a .wav file. The big three reasons that it usually is the limitations of the engine, the limitation of the mod author's knowledge, or the limitation of the mod author's resources. Usually is why. Funny enough, fucking first Reddit comment, why WAV file? Okay. Collapse. Or reason one, limitation of the game engine. I don't create them. I just utilize them. So let's see here. I do not need those 3 windows anymore. It just says the fanfare's here. Replace that file. We could try it. He could just have it as a .wave as a placeholding file. I guess we could theoretically try an MP3 just to see what happens. So let's see here. I said do. Okay, no, that one just it keeps getting louder and faster. No, it is a placeholder. Because it's there to be replaced. It just says replace that file. So I'm trying to just find not that one that keeps speeding up. Nope. Yeah. How hard is it to find like a 5-second clip of a movie that is this old? I meant like he might have just used it. I forgot what my point was anyway, so I'm gonna move on. Okay, so that one isn't gonna be fine. That's fascinating. That wouldn't even make sense. That'd be so stupid. A T-Rex roar. My YouTube doesn't have its usual auto completion. I'm trying to think. So give me suggestions of what soundbite should play on victories. I mean, since I'm crashed, that's the whole reason I'm doing this. I had crashed. I may as well try. And I'm just gonna do a little tube to P3 conversion. I don't know what I can and can't say. No, I don't want that. Yes, you. Can I see exactly where? I don't think open and explorers. That is what I wanted. Ayo. Okay, music, victory screen. Alright. Just once. Okay, are you fucking me? Clown horns is in like the baka baka, like the classic sound you'd hear whenever they would squeeze the nose. That kind of clown horn, the awooga horn almost. Yes. Okay. All right. I like where your head's at. I like where our head is at. Just fuck off. Recommended, I guess. Recommend? No, not recommended. Excuse me. I'm trying to see if this video explains anything to me. It doesn't appear that it will. Nope, that was not helpful at all. So I found the file at the very least that I'm looking for. Yes. But when it says replace this file, not the most helpful. Let's see if we can first find this out. Clown horn ooga. Seven seconds and 5 of it was dead silent. I love it. Is this kind of what you're wanting right there? If you can hear it. Or is it that one? 1 for Auga, 2 for the one you just heard. I feel like that's the one that you want right there. I feel like that's it. Okay, so let's... The things I do for chat. Okay. No. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. No shit. Hold the phone. I'm sorry.
Victory screech!
I think I found the one we're actually going to be using. Because first off, it's pre-made. That's fantastic and easy. And second off, it's funny. God, I hate not having my Nexus Premium account anymore. Okay, easy enough. Just had to read the instructions after install. Goddamn scrolling. And then we're gonna put you right there. And does it have a plug-in? I highly doubt it has a plug-in. Yeah, I doubted that. Okay. And lunch. Don't knock over my chips. Okay. Hey, okay, so we had the flame atronach to begin with. Now we're getting this cool little Spriggany background. Very nice. This is gonna be so fucking stupid, and I'm here for it. Okay. Let's see if it worked.
Victory Screech!
Okay, it worked. It worked. Oh, I don't know how I feel about what I just did. Okay, well, we're about to hear it actually get triggered after we clear this camp again. Why? Why are we like this, chat? Oh, a gobbo. Okay, so that's how breathing works. Get fucked. What you got on you, buddy? I'll take that, and I'll take that. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, there they are. Oh, it's 7 p.m. I never slept. We're about to fucking make super sleepy time. Here we go. I'm gonna go in just like them. Berserker style, but with heavy armor.
I'm warning you. That's never should have come out.
Oh, cool, sweet. The Imperials helped me out. I'll just clean up his mess, I guess.
Victory Screech!
The best part is we're gonna forget about that in between sessions, and it's gonna hit like a fucking brick whenever it plays. Ah, it's so fucking funny. Okay, anyway, serious time. Come on, guys. We're gamers here. We take this shit fucking serious. Hey, buddy. Hey, guy. What? Going up this? Okay, well, kitty. Yeah. Come on, bud. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Bye. fine. Then just keep screaming, I guess. I don't know what you want from me. Alright, so here's the Argonian again. Let's see if we get the same effect. Like I said, it's kind of hard for me to replicate crashes, which leads me to believe it's usually just Skyrim being Skyrim. But the reason I killed him was for his moon sugar and his skooma. I really don't care about his tree sap, and I don't want to take any moons. But one, you kind of go on a fun little trip with skooma, and two, it also helps with the stress system. It's gotta be up that way. But we're gonna pitch the tent that we pitched prior and sleep the night away. Just because we're exhausted. Then we'll head over to Solitude and get the museum started. Get a tight 10. That ought to help mental exhaustion. Yeah, and we're just a little hungry. Alright. Let's pack us up a little doodad. Come on. There she blows. Oh wait, no, that looks like Markarth right there. Yeah, that's gotta be the City of Stone. I love how the Northern Roads adds these like stone outcroppings too. I wish he would have made them look a bit more in line with the color of the mountains, but you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers. I don't make them, I just install them, as I say. What it is, Juicy Jeebus Creebus. Sorry for the cough.
Hello there.
I am doing a okie dokie, just Skyrim, you know how it be. Going to start the Legacy of the Dragonborn here. Gonna go ahead and chow down before we crack on to Solitude.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Oh, there's a shard over here.
Best hurry it up.
But anyway, I'm sorry. How's your day going, Mr. Juicy? Peckish and hungry already. God, there used to be a mod where you could just hit a button and it would automatically eat something and drink something from your inventory. Because I love the survival aspect, but the inventory part gets a little grating after a little while. Or at the very least, I understand how it can be to viewer. Oh God, I am sorry. That's probably a really fun productive and understanding conversation.
Hey, thanks for Uncle Rob here. Tell them
Hell
to
yeah,
do
level
it.
up. Alrighty, on the way to the Dragonborn Gallery, we can at least get our thirst level taken care of right there. Buddy, I still don't know what you want from me.
Traitor!
I know he wants me to feed him, but he's got a little bit of time before that goes down. Just try like I'll just randomly pick flowers. No rhyme, no reason. Just, oh, you look good. Can't hear that death bell.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
Shut up. There's no tallow statue here. I gotta go to Whiterun for that. Meow! I give it back to them. You gotta sass the cat back. Otherwise, they think they run this bitch. Oh, it's coming together. I can almost taste it.
I'm sorry, can I help you? The museum is currently closed until further notice.
You gave me a letter, bud.
Do you really?
Yeah, bud, you can have that, and that, and these, that, those. There you go.
I must say, I am impressed with the quality of your finds. I believe this would be a sufficient payment for these items.
Barely under 2K, brother.
You are clearly a cut above the rest. Would you be interested in working with the museum?
Yes.
And I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off of you, perhaps you could bring them here, lend them to the museum. I'll give you an occasional finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you. You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence. Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septim tour, then.
This building was once called Magnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords.
Yeah, well, where
After the
is
White Gold
that
concorded,
Talos
however, the
statue?
statue
I'd
was
like to
moved
pray
and the
at it.
temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure...
Yeah, you're just gonna start yapping.
use of the space in the pursuit of establishing...
Bum, bum, bum. Now, whenever you get an achievement like that, there's money waiting for you in the safe room, but we don't have access to it quite yet. Let's see if there's anything else we can drop off here. First off, give me the paintings back. The bee, not the bees. Okay, cool. Oh wait, what was that? What was that? Darkwing. Okay. You didn't take any of the books. Quest item, my ass. And then didn't take all of the gems. Oh wait, nope. Give me that warrior back. That's part of the... I don't know if he's gonna want that quest related or not. I'm not gonna fucking take any chances. I took the madness sword, that's right. Okay. Be gone with him. Now all that'll sort while old boy is chit-chatting my ear off.
Which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification.
At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonder.
See, I told you you could do it, kitty. You just had to believe in yourself, you little idiot.
Armories in the basement and up to the second floor.
There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has.
Hey, buddy.
Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed. How can I help?
Of course.
Okay, so apparently I don't have to do the quest because, you know, I'm a badass like that, bruh. Kitty's looking at me like, you did not just say that.
Wonderful. I'll get right to work having this displayed.
Cool. So, we now have the museum up, running, functional, putting stuff away. That also did, so, okay, we do not have 100,000 carry weight. It gives us an additional 100,000 in case we're over encumbered in the museum. And there is an item he gives us that is belligerently fucking heavy. We have 352. So we have like 140 pounds to play with out in the world, essentially. Okay. I could go to put my food away, but I don't have anywhere to put it at the point in time. Okay. Let's put... That goes there. That goes there. And I should have uno more. That's French for at least one. Bam. Okay. Perfecto. That's Italian. Perfect. So now I guess let's go ahead and sleep the night away at the inn. And then I'm probably and unfortunately gonna have to hop off because I gotta get ready for this family function tonight. Oh man, well that's a nice fucking sky though. That is a nice sky to walk out on. Let's make our way downtown to the inn. he doesn't care. He's happy on my lap.
You shouldn't leave solitude.
And once I stop providing him with warmth, I would provide him with sustenance.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't
So
matter.
exciting.
Firefly!
Being old's not so bad.
Don't worry, buddy. You're just making me really fucking
Come on
itchy
in.
from rubbing on
Let
me.
me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. Welcome
My
to the
father
Winking
was
Skeever.
always
Of course.
I felt so
200
lonesome.
a day because it's
But the crew
fucking
of the Red Wave's
solitude.
my family now.
Jesus Christ, for 2 weeks. It's yeah, that's expensive. Just one day, please.
Yes? I understand.
Okay, so now he will not pathfind to my room. I go on
Fletching
my own.
sizzle. But a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
And I should be this room. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no. Keep going. Thank you. I'm nervous, some people, I tell you. Okay, level 8. Back out and go back in for 2 more. Go. What if we put... Actually, no, let's take a look at that, schmiffing. I want to put 2 quirks there, and then... Dwarven. We'll stay at iron until... Iron and steel until we can go all the way up to orcish. I fucking hate dwarven. No, don't worry about that. Ah, Jesus Christ, cat. Anyway. Just gonna see if any of these could level up, or if I cared about any of them. I don't think I have enough for any of these. No, I do not. Oh god, but this gets our carrying capacity up 120, or no, 50 plus 75 is one. Yeah, you get 225 carrying capacity out of that alone, which is insane. Oh, big stretchies, big stretchies. Okay, so Little NordVPN is, what are we at now? We made it 8 levels already. It's not bad at all. Let's go grab some breakfast and then we'll call it a day. Why is everything steel? Nothing is E tier. Okay, we got a little bit of... It's because it's empty. Okay, that explains
feeling
it.
sick?
It was just all empty.
If you need a good rumor, welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Of course. Remember the Winking
Perfect. And do we have any good quests to get us going next time? Not really. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure it out whenever we play next. Go ahead and drop a save. And drop a quit. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys, everyone who joined for joining. I can get rid of those downloads. They're not important no more. But yeah, sorry. Thank you everybody who watched for watching and everybody who chatted for chatting. It's always great to play a game with you guys. That was my Skyrim mod list. I cobbled that bish together. That was not the Lost Legacy that I have previously played with. So it's also a little personal pride put in there. Thank you guys for visiting. If you want to check out more of our videos, go to our YouTube channel. It is on the little description. And you can see my backlog. If you want more alerts whenever I go live, join my Discord. A bot will ping you. And we like to kind of joke around and talk about other shit while we're there. So, that's all I got. You know, I'll see you on the next one.